Hey everybody, welcome back to Rick House Reviews. As always, it is Ryan.
I am Doug.
And today we're reviewing Little Book Chapter 9 from Freddie No and the Beam Distillery. But before we get into that, as always, if you guys really want to help us out, click down below. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Tell us if you guys have had your Little Book. What was your favorite? Oops. I think that really will help us out. Do you guys have a favorite chapter, or did you guys like the Infinite they did? What's your favorite? Let us know down below. And now that we can get into it a little bit. So this is a blend of straight whiskeys. It is 8-year rye, 11-year bourbon, a couple 7-year bourbons, a couple 8-year bourbons. Making Chapter 9 None for Granted in the Little Book series. I'm excited to get into it.
Nice. No, you wrong. Let's go.
Awesome black box and everything. It's great.
Yeah, it creates that facade of awesomeness.
It does. It looks... I hate to say it this way, but it looks expensive.
Yes. It is kind of, but...
It is kind of, but it is... But it's one of those conversation boxes that we talk about with, like...
Blood Oath.
And Booker's... Blanton's with the bags, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So before we get into this,
we always have our algorithm for how we score. Our reviews are based on aroma at 25, flavor at 30, finish at 25, buy and recommend 10 apiece. And of course, there's caveats when it comes to those, and we'll get into those later on in the video.
Okay, you ready?
We are.
It is.
Now, knowing how it's a rye.
Well, it has some rye in it. We don't know the exact percentages.
Okay.
They may be on a website somewhere, but...
Understandable.
Wow. It is very astringent for only 60.4%.
True.
But...
60.9. That's not...
Oh, 60.9, yeah.
60.9.
What is a good thing ruined by a period?
Nothing.
Yeah, 60.9.
We are a family-friendly video, we promise. Even though we drink.
Mostly. I get a lot of sugar.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of barrel char.
Oh, yes.
On the aroma.
Ooh.
I might have poured myself too much based on that.
You're fine. See, I want this to, like, it almost has that creme brulee sugar. Which makes sense.
Oh, that's delicious. That's incredible. Wow. It just goes from being upfront astringent into, like, baking spice and butterscotch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then, like, in the finish transitions to be, like,
almost vanilla bean?
Like creamy, like a vanilla custard.
There you go. So,
and then you get a little bit more astringency and like burnt sugar right at the end with a little bit of bitterness. Because it does get very sweet for a minute in the a second in the finish as it transitions to the creamy vanilla, and then it kind of cuts it. Wow. That is a lot of butterscotch. I also got a little bit of grape jelly on the flavor. I don't know if that's not weird.
I mean, for you, nothing's weird.
That's true.
True. Yep, I got my numbers.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like you and I are going to agree on a lot. No, I'm going to do your trick here. Sorry.
Yep.
Cool. Where do you want to start?
As always, the aroma. I give it 20 out of 25.
This is really where I like bourbon to be. In terms of smell, in terms of sweetness and balancing filter and everything. But I feel like it could be a little bit more dynamic, and I feel like it could be a little less astringent, so I agree with you. I went 20 out of 25.
5 out of 25. Okay. Flavor. Where'd you go?
I really liked this.
So 20...
It was very complicated. I went 24 out of 30.
Okay.
What'd you go?
I kept it a little lower, just barely. 23 out of 30.
Cool. I thought it was very complex. And had a lot of interesting kind of micro moments. I don't know what to call them, but like waves of the wave of flavors that goes down your tongue. That I really, really enjoyed. But it came with a little bit of like that bitterness on your tongue from the barrel churn, a little bit too much, almost too much proof for the notes it was presenting.
True.
But I will say I also enjoyed the finish because of the creamy vanilla.
Okay.
Into the charred oak that kind of cut how sweet the finish was.
There you go.
And it never really got bitter because I have noticed that I get a lot of bitter char notes on the finish that kind of ruins a lot of finishes.
Right.
It didn't have that. It had just enough. I gave it a 21 out of 25.
I gave it a 21 out of 25 for finish, finish as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. Because it, nice, easy, can't go wrong.
I don't think this is an easy sipper.
No.
It's not, but it does go down easy.
Now, buy again, I gave it only a 6 out of 10.
Okay,
I feel like the price is going to be one of the things that I'm going to look at. I think I could get a different bottle, maybe even, a bottle
I feel like I
could
could get 2 bottles.
For the same price of this guy?
Yeah, I could get a Booker. I could get a Booker's and something else for the price of this guy. Even that being said, I gave it a 7 out of 10.
There you go.
If the next one had similar notes to this one, and I had because this is the first little book I've been able to get my hands on. I love the notes that this is presenting. I love the fact that it gives you the little tag and it has the tasting notes on it. They give you an idea what you're getting into. If the next one has similar tasting notes to this one and I know what I'm getting into, I could see myself buying chapter 10. I could see myself buying an infinite now that I have one. And understand when they say this flavor, this is how it presents and have that palate to it. So 7 out of 10.
Yep. As far as recommend, I went 8 out of 10 because of the presentation. The box, the talking points that come with it. Again, the tag, which gives you the old-fashioned element. And
it has a little metal wax on the label. It's very cool. I
feel like the presentation is what I bumped up the recommended points for.
This might sound really, really weird, and this might take off some bourbon fans.
For
what I'm about to say, I gave it a 7 out of 10 on recommend.
Okay.
We have talked a lot on this channel about unicorn bottles.
True.
The Jack 14s, the Buffalo Trace Antiques, the Russell 15s of the world. If you're getting into it and you want like a piece to center your collection,
okay, I can say that.
I feel like you could get this bottle, even though it is actually more expensive than the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection bottle. If you can find one at MSRP,
right?
You can't readily find those at MSRP. You can find this readily at MSRP, which is higher, but still. And I think you are getting a different. Now, the score may not show it. I don't know. We haven't done the math yet.
Right.
But it is a different quality bourbon. It is, to me, in that next level. It may not be at Russell's 13 or 15 level or Jack level or Buffalo Trace level.
Right.
But it is in that next echelon from the... They release them 2 or 3 times a year bottles. It is in that next tier. It's just below the unicorns. And I feel like as a collector, but also somebody who likes opening up everything and reviewing them, that I could recommend this bottle to a lot of people. Based off of the flavor profile and the value not only to your collection, but to your palate.
True. True. Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now.
But it's such a nice soapbox.
It is a great soapbox. No, it's a great box.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's great packaging.
Has the little book on the side, gives you details about Chapter 9, None for Granted.
Yeah, I also think that having some of these on your shelf, Booker's Little Book, Blood Oath, even if you don't have unicorns, they are talking pieces. When if you have somebody over and they're into bourbon, they're like, oh,
what's that?
And I think that does have some value in your collection.
Oh, easily.
You can call me a tater all you want in the comments below. I will take it.
Understandable.
I will gladly be a tater about some things.
Remember to give us some comments. Remember
Please
to
do.
Like. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to let other bourbon aficionados know about our channel. Heck, if you know somebody nearby that's a distillery that they want to support us in any way, shape, or form, and or if we've already reviewed their stuff,
please,
and they want to give us some notes,
please do.
Come on back. We're
I doubt we're gonna piss Jim Beam off that much, but
hopefully not. But you never know.
Yeah,
there are the good, the bad, and the ugly every now and then. But this was not one of those. This was a decent one.
Yeah,
really appreciate it. Again, the presentation of this guy, incredible.
That definitely played into my buy again and recommend scores.
That's the hard part. Sometimes it's difficult not to give it a extra point for its presentation.
It really is hard to. And the total score has been over the bottle for a little bit, but our individual scores that we gave will be after the video, something we started about 5 videos ago. So you guys can see a breakdown after as well instead of having to go back. I don't have anything else to add. Do you?
Nothing more. As for us here at Rickhouse Reviews, I am Doug.
I am Ryan.
We'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Peace out, guys.